Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to consult on TESCO, Maybe Little Helps. We are going to divide our discussion into four main parts. First, current market and strategic audit. Internal and external analysis will be included. Second, strategic change plan, which is entering into United Arab Emirates or UAE market. Starting with market overview, tools of strategic management, and cross-cultural implication. And third, evaluation of those strategic change plan. And lastly, our action plan, along with our conclusion. Let's move on to current market locations. TESCO had already operated in UK, Ireland, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, India, China, Thailand, and Malaysia. What are their current strategies? They apply many strategies, which we gather all key strategies at following. First, internationalization and diversification. In order to diversify risk, now they operate with more than 6,800 stores in 10 countries. There are various forms of stores, express, store, extra, and metro for different market segmentation. Moreover, there has variety range of product, food and non-food items, just like one-stop shopping. Second, online shopping with free home delivery. TESCO adapts themselves very well for 21st century by expanding its distribution channel with its internet platform. And third, sustainability. TESCO has success in energy efficiency and carbon footprint reduction in order to sustain the business in the long run. Fourth, customer-focused strategy. Corp reward scheme. TESCO bought the very first place that introduced Corp reward scheme to customer. This is a very good strategy to push customer to buy more to get rewarded. Whereas TESCO can record customer purchase history and can offer the right promotion to the right people without costly research. And fifth, cost leadership and product differentiation. Either TESCO house brand or other brands sold under TESCO store are very reasonable price and variety. That is because of economy of scales. Right, let's move on to the SWOT analysis, which we focus on strengths and weaknesses. Other external factors we'll discuss later on. Strength, there are two main strengths. First, TESCO has the highest market share in UK market, which is 27%, followed by Sainsbury's 15%. And second, technology improvement throughout its operation to serve better cost efficiency and enhance service experiences. And weakness, in 2017, there are fraud trial and accounting scandal. TESCO was charged with fines due to the false accounting declaration and misrepresentation of profit. This can destroy their brand image and credibility. Hence, TESCO needs to be careful.
Our team using portals by force to analyze TESCO in UK market. Firstly, TESCO is bargaining power of suppliers. The number of suppliers in the industry is a lot. So if any material price goes up, then TESCO can shift to another. This means that the suppliers have less control over prices. So then it's high bargaining power of buyers when the price of TESCO products is more expensive than its competitors. The customer will buy same products at very cheaper than TESCO. Then is high industry rivalry. Even TESCO still has the highest market share. There are many competitors in UK market competing with locations, price, quality, and promotion. And then low price of substitutes. TESCO sells variety with good quality of products and as a one-stop service. However, is medium to high for non-food products like clothing. Fish is specialty, so with discounted price and brand name. Lastly, trades of new entrants are low because of requirement of huge capital investment and better products and service. So let's move to pastel analysis of UK market according to the UK political decision to leave the EU has left the pound weaker and uncertainty with future trade limitation in Europe, which lead to affect its economic. TESCO profit margin and negotiations with suppliers are bound to be affected by this move. And then for employment policy, retailers should provide a mix of job opportunities for population categories such as students, disabled, and elderly workers. However, UK minimum wage is increasing that costs TESCO millions of pounds. Then for social consumers prefer one-stop shopping. TESCO must understand and provide the service to meet these issues. Also, in society, and consumers are more concerned about their health. TESCO must consider changing behavior and demanding for organic food. And then TESCO also introduced many high technology systems to increase in-store experience for consumers. For example, RFID technology, Pay Quick app, and Scan as you shop. And then companies are liable to respond environment issues to benefit society. TESCO is committed to reduce waste in production and distribution process to produce packaging fully recycled and employ 100% of electricity from renewable source. Government laws also directly impact the performance of TESCO that they would ban changing price without notice of demanding payments from suppliers.
Then resource and capability of TESCO. There are two main factors which are tangible, intangible, resource and organization structure. Let's start with tangible resource. The physical resource that TESCO is a global organization consisting of network across the globe. This highlights that the organization not only has access to a global logistic system but also has the ability of operating in other international markets. The financial resource being the second largest retailer in the world by profit, TESCO has access to the significant financial resource, providing the firm with the resource to deal with all capital needs internally plus the nature of business. Cut in from the customer is faster than cut out to the supplier, leading to rapidly to TESCO. Intangible resource appearance in international markets. TESCO currently operates in over 10 international markets, providing the firm with invaluable assets to experience and lesson learned. This serves as a significant important aspect which push help in investing and in national strategy for the business. The brand image. TESCO is a well-known, well-recognized brand across the globe. This serves as an important factor for the firm in terms of competitive advantage from a brand awareness. However, organization structure. The organization structure and ability to access appetite of over the 100,000 employees plus TESCO in the unit position in the term of internal appetite. So let's move on to the UAE market overview. Why UAE market is interesting for the new investor or the businesses? First, the economy. The UAE is a highly competitive economy in the Middle East and North Africa or MENA regions. Now UAE's economy is at the very first ranking in the world and expected to be in the top 10 in the next 10 years. And this how UAE attract tourists as following. UAE will be the host of Expo in 2020, and this Expo will be held for 6 months. There is the tallest building in the UAE, the biggest mall in the world, the best airline in the world, the biggest, highest, can attract tourists from all over the world, wherever they come from and they know TESCO, then they are ready to be our customer. Then who are the main competitor in UAE? Okay. There are 4 main competitors, which are Luluco, which takes 6% market share, Carrefour, which takes 4%, Swinet 2%, Shortham 1.5%, which lends an opportunity to TESCO.
We are now going to speak about the strategic change management. When it comes to customer loyalty, the main aspect of company is customer loyalty by focusing on customer experience and offer customer product with comparatively low prices to satisfy them with our product, quality and price. Now coming on customer and editorial reviews. The customer's feedback is also important for company, by which we might get to know what our customer wants and how they feel with our services and products, and to mention a good information about a particular product which our customer needs to know before buying the product. Increase basket size. The customer wants something new in their shopping item and things. By following it, we can provide a big basket for customer, by which they can add more items in their cart and providing them a free bags. Low price product. The name TESCO means a variety of quality product with low prices and discount for loyalty customer and normal customer, which reflect the strategic change in UAE market. Now coming to tools of strategic change management in UAE market, those are create perception of crisis, to create an organization which include all aspects of shopping, facilities, product and item. Establish stretch target, to expand business where customer needs to locate our stores nearby the locality in easy approach to our store. Create organization initiative, to maintain a sustainability in current market and drive success in UAE and to make a good name in new market. Reorganization and a new blood, to provide diversity and inclusion in board and senior management and better service to customer in a new market sector and filled with much experience and needs for a customer services. Develop dynamic capability, to improve a leadership skill related to a new market, form and product, and maintain a different strategic plans related to a new culture and product. Undertake multiple scenario analysis, a well-developed content related to customer supply chain analysis to know about the position of a business investment in new market sector. Now coming to cross-culture implication of UAE market. Cross-culture implication, looking at the personality of the individual that shops in TESCO and their shared opinions and value they will share with their surrounding and groups. The tolerance and acceptance of change within a culture or group, and which way TESCO can adapt to appeal in certain culture differently. This is how people will accept the distribution of power For TESCO, this may mean the local employee new conforming to a Eastern.
Let's talk about evaluation of strategic change plan. There are three main tools, which are feasibility, acceptability, and suitability. In our evaluation, the strategic change plan is feasible because, as mentioned earlier, TESCO current resources and capabilities are feasible to enter UAE. For example, technology. There are self-checkouts and online shopping in current market, and we can improve that technology into UAE market too. Second, it is acceptable because TESCO is willing to go by UAE rules and regulations by hiring local staff as part of their strategic change plan. Third, it is suitable because TESCO also has considered product analysis, which products can be sold or cannot be sold in UAE supermarket in the strategic change plan.
Well, by studying all strategic analysis discussed in previous slides, it's possible to summarize actions required to apply those analysis in four main aspects, which are management, human resources, technologies, and products. For management, to cope with UAE market in terms of cultures, laws, and all other important factors, it's highly recommended to hire the management staff from local market who have wide background knowledge of UAE source market. This approach needs crucial targeting the managers who are currently working with main competitors there to minimize the drawbacks and risk outcomes which usually come up in new market entry stage. For human resources, UAE country consists of 7 states called 7 Emirates. Each of them has its own rules and regulations in terms of percentage of local employees to be hired in any organization there. This should essentially be taken in consideration when opening a new organization in UAE. Coming to technology. Actually, UAE is a rich country and it invests a lot in technology. And all tech giant companies have their main branch in Dubai to feed MENA region, so it's highly recommended to be aligned with all universal standards or even beyond. TESCO should deal with system integrators, service providers in UAE to provide all devices and services needed to run the business smoothly. Last and not least, the products. Actually, some of TESCO's selling products are banned in UAE, so it should be noticed that some products should not be listed in RFPs given to suppliers inside and outside UAE. Knowing that there is high demand from local people to many products out of UK TESCO product list. These products should be added by ordering them from local suppliers, and it's clear that TESCO products will have privilege as currently they have high demand in UAE and Gulf area, as there are many existing TESCO sections in big hypermarket there. In conclusion, the investment in UAE is recommended based on previous slides or previous analysis, as there is possibility to grow and share the market, and there is a purchasing power or high purchasing power there. Of course, there will be risks, but getting the proper information and conducting the suitable analysis and study the overcome of any obstacles there during the application or implementation. Thank you.